all right, good people. Thank you for tuning in. Mommy's keeping it cute. I'm still trying to get familiar with the equipment over here. So I have a co-host today. My guy is... My guy is... Shout out to Kristen. Kristen isn't feeling good today, so she had to, take a little sick day today, and
Get well soon, Chris.
Yes, Chris, we love you, Chris. No. For real.
Terrible BFF. Terrible BFF.
I love her. She a good BFF to me.
Yeah.
Facts, but I think you Ish, because I'm trying to tell you, Ish, regardless if she was here or not, I was gonna still do the show.
No,
I didn't really want to fly solo, cause so I'm like, Ish came through though, definitely came through. So I definitely appreciate it, Ish, definitely. So we here Sunday, Daddy's Edition, So I kind of titled that Daddy's Edition, and just to kind of tell you a little bit about Ish and I's history. I know Ish way back from Piscataway High, long time.
Yeah. Probably even before Piscataway. Yeah, freshman year.
Yeah, freshman year, absolutely. Yeah. So that's 9-8. I know Ish a long time. And I'm cooking dinner. I'm thinking, dag, my co-host not here. What I'm gonna do? And I just thought about you.
Yeah, man, I just got the call, so you know what I'm saying?
I thought about you and that cute little baby.
I know.
Noel. Shout out to Noel.
Shout out to Noe.
Yes, Noe. And how old is Noe now?
She's 8 months.
Okay. So she's still a baby. Still a new thing.
Yeah, man. But that first birthday coming up.
Coming up soon.
That
fast. So that's why I thought about my boy Ish. It's like, out of everybody we went to school with, I feel like we had kids and everything. Some of us had kids young. Some of us.
This is my first.
Right. Absolutely.
37 years old, man. You know what I mean? One and done, maybe. I mean, maybe I have another one,
but. Word. So Ish, definitely. So we're definitely out here. We out here. Let me see what's going on. Hey, y'all. Hi, cousin. So, they did at my Facebook or whatever. So, you'll have, your comments and everything. So, yeah. So, yes. I just kind of wanted to talk about just starting this thing off, Ish. What do you think about the Oval Office and this COVID kind of thing that's going on right now? What are your thoughts, player? Player.
I mean, truthfully, I hope Trump get up out of there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could be cool with Trump on the street.
Right.
Because he's just a funny-ass dude.
Funny guy.
You know what I mean? He's funny as hell. He do what he want to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? But for him to run our country, he's not... He needs to be an entertainment
Absolutely.
Instead of,
he needs a show. They need to give him a show. Thursday nights, Channel 4.
You need to go back to whatever show he was at. The Apprentice.
Facts.
You need
That's
to do that.
Absolutely.
And build up AC. I mean, actually, Trump is fucked up at AC. I don't think it should be fucked up. But.
No, but I want to just pull you up on, player. There's not a lot of cursing on this show, though.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
Right.
And it's all good, though. It's all good, because I had to learn. I curse like a sailor. Chris be like, baby mama, she working on it. Because I'll be, instead of saying the F word, I'll say the F word. You know what I mean?
I've been drinking Henny. You called me out of nowhere. I had to get a hot dog. I was eating outside. That's why I was late. I had to get the hot dog, got my juice.
That's how I was a little nervous. I called this guy 5 minutes to 7, and he's like, I'm in the parking lot eating. I'm like, oh.
I had to eat something because I was a little lit, and I just didn't want to come in here
just acting all, yeah. You had to put something on your tongue.
All right, so I'm
it's all good.
Bring it down a little.
It's about growth and development, play. It's all good.
But yeah, I could be Trump. I mean, he's a racist piece of piece of S. But
my sister said not a hot dog. My sister.
Yeah, man. I had to go to the hot dog spot on Watchung.
That's it. That's
Shout
all.
out
To Texas Wiener, right?
Shout out Texas Wiener. Got a chili dog. Calm me down a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, like I could chill with Trump in the club.
Right, funny guy.
But
right.
I can't, and I can listen to his stories about him.
Okay.
I can listen to his stories and talk about him grabbing chicks by the, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that dude running our country like that.
Yeah,
that
yeah. It's some crazy times out here. So that's why I want to just shout the whole voting process out. You guys still have time to register. You actually have until October 13th.
Yeah, and I heard the felons could vote too now.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
Know, in the
People
state
on
of
probation.
Yes, let me get yeah. I'm gonna tell you is, and being an ex-felon myself, you know what I mean. I'll be really transparent about my life and whatever the case may be. I heard this through a young man. He told me that they passed a law in New Jersey where if you on probation or parole, like you still could register to vote, like your vote still counts, right? I said, boom. I said, dang. Yep. So I did a little research on it, right? But bro, like they passed that law like last year.
I guess people just didn't know.
This is what I'm saying. So when a ex-felon like me found out,
well,
I was like, ring the alarms, right?
I mean, but like it's been a while you could have voted though. It's been a while since you've been good for a minute.
But still in all, but I feel like I've been traumatized. I wasn't able to.
At that time you wasn't able
I wasn't able to.
What about the second term?
The second term I was. The first time I couldn't. Okay. I want to say I was off of probation, but they still had like a time. Like once you got off, like you still had to wait.
No facts.
Like a 2 years, a year, 2 years after you got done. So that's why I kind of was like a little traumatized. Like, Dad, we had a black president, and like Peaches ain't had no parts of that. You know what I mean? Like,
I had parts of that. That was actually around the time that that hurricane hit. I was out there. What was that?
Was it Katrina?
When it hit us, it was
Sandy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was around that time, and I was able to vote, man.
That's cool. Absolutely, and I just kind of want to put that out there, like everybody. If nobody like kind of executed their rights before, like come on now it's like, come on, COVID done ran through the COVID ran through the Oval Office. You want a cup?
I showed.
Shout out. I mean, yeah. So, like, I swear, Trump was diagnosed with the COVID. I was watching CNN one night. Supposedly. Him and his wife and the other lady. I go to sleep. Then wake up. Then you got 11 people on the screen that now have COVID that were in the White House. And I'm just like, come on now. Hey, guys.
And those 11 people, are they voting for Trump?
Those 11 people actually work, like, in his cabinet. Like, exactly. They've been in...
I mean, after that last debate with Trump and Biden, like, he needs some time to get his scripts up.
Kai said hi.
Hey, Kai.
Hey, Kai. From the West Coast. She ain't over there in Cali. Hey, boo. Hi, Inge. Tank butt, thank you.
Need my hair done, Kai, man. Come out here, get this put together.
Oh, it's a call. We got a call. I don't know how to answer it. Good evening. Thank you for calling. Mommyz keeping it cute. Calling from the 732.
Ooh, y'all look so nice up there.
Hi, who is this? This voice sounds familiar.
You know my sister. My sister. But y'all look so good up there. Look at y'all. Hey, Hey,
what's going on?
Y'all up there just doing it, huh?
Thank you, sis, for calling. And we shouted you out like feel better, Chrissy Pooh. So everybody that's tuning in, like my co-host is like on the line right now. Hi, how you feeling, baby mother? How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I just had some chicken noodle soup, and I'm gonna take some Theraflu, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
Good.
It ain't no Rona, though.
No,
I know y'all was just talking about Trump. Ain't no Rona. Rona, let's clear that up.
You gotta be in a hotel waiting for your family for like 7 to 12 days.
Nah.
We're not messing with you, man.
We don't have no choice. We can't
Be
quarantine with these babies.
It's like the
You
allergies.
can't have you
after
spitting on the
too.
mics in here and getting everybody else sick. You know what I mean?
I know. I said, I'm like, Dad, I still want to come up there, but I was like, nah, I got these little. I think I'm gonna say allergies. I think it's allergies. So I feel like we just stay away. But y'all look real dope, though. I'm about to tune back in. I'm about to hit that on the live.
Thank you so much for calling, and like for everybody that's out there too, we have a call up line 646-233. 1330. So yes, exactly. Here we go. Thank you, baby mama.
Okay, Mommy Keeping It Cute podcast is looking real good. Love y'all. I'll talk y'all later.
I love you too, baby mama. Feel better.
All right, man. Feel better, player.
Thank you, baby mother.
Okay,
all
baby
right,
girl. Bye. Yes, that's my baby mother. Yes, she is. And I tell people the reason Kristen and our relationship is so dope, I feel like it's because like we defy the odds. The odds in the sense that the fact that we both have children by the same baby father, that they were so close in age that you already know what was going on. Like I don't have to like explain the storyline, but the fact that that's my homie.
Yeah,
that's my homie.
I was around that time. Man.
You was it's you always around.
Always around.
You always around. It's like you know what I mean?
Piscataway, man. Right Piscataway, dog.
It's what I mean. Yeah, so that's my homie, and I tell people like it's beautiful, like the blended families and you know things don't work out all the time, but at the end of the day, we share children that are siblings. So that's all that counts. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, that's all that counts. Like, my daughter's 17, her daughter's 16, and I want to say...
Wow, she's 17 already?
I got a senior.
Wow, I remember, man.
Shout out to Sayla working at Dunkin' Donuts. She worked through the whole pandemic. She was doing it.
Oh, she was at essential working.
Yeah. At Dunkin', at Dunkin'. So yeah, shout out to Lala.
Yeah, helping them everybody out. The lines at Dunkin' be long.
Come on, player.
They be long, man.
We got another call. It's my sister. Good evening. Thank you for calling. Mommy's Keeping It Cute.
Hey, y'all.
Hi, sister. I love her. My baby sister. Hey.
So real quick, I love y'all content. I love, watching every week. Y'all have been great, you and Kristen, and it has been amazing. Now your little guest host, Ish. Hey, Ish. How you doing?
As my baby says. Yeah. Hey, Nay.
So real quick.
Let me get my face
question.
back. Okay.
Real content question. So you all have been friends for quite a long time, since we first moved to Piscataway, right?
Yes,
so
9-8.
this friendship started over 20 years ago at this point.
Right.
So with you having an 8-month-old-ish, I just would like, I guess more so the perspective of what that looks like for you. Being over 35, so the whole concept of being closer to 40, what that looks like. You having a new baby compared to Fatima, she's now almost having an adult in her household, an 18-year-old. So just, different paths and walks of life, but you guys are, the friendship is still there, but just being able to one person had to do it young, one person did it a little more seasoned in their life.
Right.
What does that look like? How has that experience been from both sides? So from someone who does not have children, it just is interesting to know.
Good question.
What that looks like.
By the way, people, this is my youngest sister, but she's like my manager. So she was going to call with a good question. You know what I mean? So do you want to start that off? Is the fact, as far as just being a parent at this age and how that looks for you right now?
Well, first and foremost.
And also, do you appreciate the wait, or would you wish you had done it maybe something sooner? Because I know you said this might be one and done, or
She's
you
smart.
might have more children in the future.
Yeah,
She's real smart.
a loaded question, but it's just interesting. And I'm going to hang up after this so I could just watch y'all response in the video.
Okay.
Or should I stay on the line?
No, just stay on the line, friend. Best friend.
Okay, I'm
little best
listening.
friend.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to all single moms out there. Like, they have a lot of a lot of things to take care of that us fathers probably couldn't do by ourselves. Certain fathers or certain people just not equipped to handle that day-to-day interaction with the child. But me personally wish I would have my child earlier, like Fatima Peaches, so I could just relax now because I wasn't gonna be like 2 is my limit. I only have 1 now, but I think I don't know. I might have another one, but I'm not sure. But my interaction with my baby mom, like, shout out to my baby mom.
Shout out.
She gets on my nerves, but she's a great mother.
That's right.
And I can never take that from her.
And I like the fact that you acknowledging that. I appreciate that. Fact.
Yeah, she's a great mother. Terrible baby mom, but she's a great mother. And you know, I'm just going through the motions. My baby's only 8 months now, and you know, I've also been taking care, well, not taking care, but been helping her out with her oldest daughter, which is 12, since she was 7 or 8, or 7 years old. So, you know, like, that's my daughter too.
Nice.
I mean, I like, she's my daughter.
Shout out to those guys.
Shout out to Kamaya. Shout out to Noel. Love y'all. But me having a baby mom, I grew up in a household where I had my mom and dad my whole life. I wasn't deprived. I didn't have that that same story that niggas in the hood had. Like, my parents gave me what I needed, but didn't give me what I wanted.
Facts.
So this is why I went to do what I did in my life to get in trouble, to get what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I never needed at all. I was just selfish with my parents because, you know, everybody had Jordans and I was wearing felines and shit. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that is aww.
But like, I love being a father. I just hate being a baby father. That's just it.
Right.
That's it. Like, I wanted the whole family thing, but you know, I don't want to get personal and all that, but it didn't work out. And it wasn't my fault. So,
okay.
Like, that's
fair
just what
enough,
it is.
though. And that's like a lot of the reasons I feel like why, like, I did call you to have you come on the show. Yes, I knew you a real long time, but then too, like, I've like known you through our like rises and our falls, like through different parts of our lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got a lot of.
Whether it was hustling, whether it was just doing what we had to do to get what we needed or wanted at the time. You know, so, and I feel like that's why I called you, because we have more in common than not. And to answer the other part of the question, like, if I could do it all over again, I say I was a mother at 19, so I was a mother before I knew who I was. So I feel like I tell a lot of young people, like, being a parent is like dealing with grown-up emotions. So you dealing with all of these grown-up responsibilities, and it's like the front part of your brain isn't even developed yet. You know what I'm saying? Like 17, 18, 19, like your brain legit is not even developed to the point to even make rational decisions yet, right? So it's like, for me, the fact that I was a young mother, I missed out on a lot. Like, I missed out on a lot. I missed out on going on trips in my 20s, just chilling. And,
you're making it up now.
Yeah, I mean,
I see. You making it up now. I gotta find babysitters and shit nowadays. I mean, I see you. I see your IG, man.
You stupid.
Shout out Peaches. I forgot what your IG is, but
shout out
to IG. She over. She the Caribbean somewhere.
Y'all be out here now, yeah. And I think like that's the flip side to it, because I had to struggle so young, being all these responsibilities, and then my rise and my falls. You know what I mean? And how my life went. But I don't change it though, because it made me extra super duper sharp, right? I mean, if you had to be responsible for a whole life at 19, or you had to everything you did depended on your children at such a young age like that. By the time you 36, I'm an OG. Listen, I'm sharp. I'm the sharpest knife in the drawer, because I just had to go through so much at a young age.
You became an adult at a younger age.
Had to. You know, emotionally and financially too. And I tell people that I didn't do what my friends was doing at their 20s, because they ain't had no kids. I couldn't do all that shit. I couldn't go to the Bahamas and take these cruises and do stuff for me.
Yo, bitches.
You know?
Females.
Yes, sir.
Females around 20 to 25 not going to the Bahamas nowadays. They worried about
wrong things
like,
right now.
Smoking and nothing like that.
Wrong things.
Like, only like certain females that's like just set on like their goals. Like females nowadays in their 20s, they just party.
I feel like
they don't go get their passport. They don't go
lost generations.
You know what I mean? They just want to get the latest kicks and
absolutely
and be with the dopest nigga in the hood. Like that's just it.
And so real quick, y'all, so I get off your line so somebody else can call in.
Okay.
To wrap up this question, just from my perspective, if you could rewind and you tell somebody, if you could talk to your 18-year-old self today with all the experiences you all have went through over these last 36, 37 years, what would you tell 18-year-old Ish or 18-year-old Fatima?
She's such a producer. She's like a manager, producer. Norm, we need to put my sister on payroll.
Yeah. Like she worked for Wendy Williams.
So smart.
You work for Wendy Williams?
Smart girl.
What y'all doing?
Smart girl.
I would tell the 18-year-old Ish, like, truthfully, just, yo, my parents was right the whole time. Like, that's just what it was. Like, you know what I mean?
Do the clap.
Like, I went to high school, graduated, went to college, graduated, but I was still trapping, and I really didn't have to.
Right.
I had a home to stay in, a nice home too. My mom moved out of Royal Gardens in Piscataway. First, we moved out of Plainfield Village because my brother was fighting in Plainfield all the time. We moved to Royal Gardens in Piscataway. Then my mom moved to Somerset.
Right. Nice.
By the time I graduated high school, and I graduated from college, and DeVry got me a job at Johnson & Johnson on in Warrington Center. Not Warrington Center. Route 202, 206 over there. Johnson & Johnson making, at the time I was 21, making $16 an hour, but I was still hustling. And just, I didn't have to, but I was still doing it. And I got caught up, lost the job, went to prison for a while, messing with T-Rock and all that. And then
shout out to T-Rock too, cause
he's gonna be coming home soon.
My boy coming home next year. Like shout out to him too.
I seen Janine a couple days ago.
I'm sure you did. But on that note, I'm gonna like clean it up real quick because I don't like to be caught in no stuff. But Naya, thank you for calling though, Naya. I appreciate it.
All right, y'all have a good one, and best of luck to both of y'all.
I love you, girl. Thank you, sis. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ish. Yeah. So back to what I would have told my 18-year-old self. I would have told my 18-year-old self to love myself a little more. Like, I'd have told my 18-year-old self, like, focus on the things that my mother told me to. I went to King right after high school. All my mother told me, she was like, don't have sex and don't smoke weed. What I do, I had sex and I was selling weed. So it's like, you know, I was just, I was oppositional. So I just did the opposite and kind of find out, like you were saying, Ish, everything my mother told me, I couldn't see at the time, but it was the best for me. But I feel like we have to take our journeys, though. You know, we all have to take our journeys. And then there's also, too, like, shout out to just the young people out here that's having sex, that's chilling, that's Netflixing and chilling or whatever. Like, you know.
You said shout out to them?
Yeah, shout out to them because they gonna do what they gonna do regardless. They gonna smoke their weed, they gonna drink their liquor, they gonna do what they gonna do regardless, but just do it safely. Like, condoms are cool.
And also, weed and sex is not the only thing in life. Like,
that's right.
You gotta get your shit right, man.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm just getting my credit right at 37 years old.
Let's talk about that, but how a round of applause for that, though. That's some good, it's some grown-up stuff. You know what I mean?
So there's a lot of things that I seen that people that graduated in 2001 that I don't got. They got the house, the picket fence.
They doctors. We went to school with doctors and attorneys. Come on,
lawyers,
like, we went to Piscataway High.
I mean,
so.
Like, yeah, we went to Blue Ribbon School.
Come on, so
a lot of my class, man, they outclassing me right now. So you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
Like, everything your parents say, like, I'm not saying everything, but most of it is facts, man.
Right. But you know what, Ish? I look back on it, like, I really, like, ask myself these, like, deep-ass questions. I be thinking a lot, right? So I ask myself, like, why? Like, I know what I did or the choices I made, but then I try to ask myself, like, why were these choices, like, made, you know? And I also, like, want to just shout out to, like, children. Like, I feel like, for me, I was kind of hurting a little bit. And then just angry. I was just angry at the world. So I was just like, F you, F her, like F everybody. But at the same token, I was hurting myself at the same time, right? So, like, when you deal with a baby or just relationships, period, you have to be emotionally, like okay. Like, you can't be a nutcase or a person that just emotionally or mentally are not at your best to really be in a relationship with somebody else, you know? And those are, like, big adult feelings that I think youngsters, you know, they don't think about that when they in the heat of the moment. Like, a whole baby could come out of you not using a condom. A whole life. And I don't think...
And a lot of niggas don't care. They letting loose. They gonna let you deal with it at the end of the day. Like, if they around, they around. If they not, they not. Like, shout out to the real baby fathers out there. Jules, Rock, Self.
So I know that name.
There's so many names. Ace.
So what makes them like a true baby father? Talk to me.
I mean, they there for their daughters' dances. They're at their daughters' appointments at the doctor.
The small things.
They're just, you know what I'm saying, taking them to the park. Just, you know what I'm saying, like, just being there for them. Not necessarily for the baby mom, just for the child. That's it.
Absolutely.
That's all that makes you a father and a great dad. Like, that's it.
Right. And I guess, like, just get to a point where it's like the feelings or the relationship is out the way, like, you know, because, like, when you have, like, a baby, I just feel like sometimes it's just so messy, right? Because feelings are very strong, right? People be mad, vindictive, angry, hurt, blah, 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 blah. But just getting to a point.
It all depends on if one of the people are completely done with the relationship. If somebody is still holding on to the relationship,
right,
it's gonna make co-parenting terrible. That's just it. Like, both both parents got to be done.
Has to come to a point,
to
right?
a point where it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to move on, you move on. I'm not going to be mad who you're with or whatever. Like, that's just it. Like, and I'm, you know, a lot of fathers, a lot of dudes are on some bullshit. Right. You know what I mean? But there's also, you know, those few that they want to be there for their child, but the baby mom done moved on and then found a new found a new father for, you know what I'm saying? And now he's mad, so he's just like, I'm not doing anything for my... And he wants to do something for his child,
but it's pride in the way. The pride in the way.
Yeah, it's just like, come on. Really? Like, are you serious? Right. So, like, I be fighting that all the time, but I'm not gonna let my daughter, like I've always wanted a daughter, and that's, you know...
So it sounds like you're not going to let your personal feelings towards her mother get in the way of you being a good father.
Definitely not.
Facts. And that's a true baby father. Yeah. Right? And I like the fact that you said, like, those small things. Like, not, I'm saying small, but they're big things, like, in the scheme of the picture. Like, ballet recitals, taking them to the dentist, taking them to their hair appointments, things like that. Especially with little girls. And that's all I wanted to ask you is, like, you got a daughter. You got a little girl.
That's you know
like,
what, that's what my mom wanted, man. My mom thought I was a girl. My mom didn't want to know the gender or nothing. She had my brother, and he 8 years older than me. So my mom, when she had me, she prayed to Jesus that I was a girl. She ain't want to know the gender, nothing. I came out a boy. My whole baby shower was girl stuff.
Wow, how about that?
You know what I mean? And the funny thing is, you know, my dad, he cheated on my mom.
Okay.
And my sister was pregnant with my niece. And my mom was pregnant with me at the same time in the same house.
How about that?
That's crazy. I was born March 8th, 83.
Your niece is...
My oldest niece.
The one I follow on IG, the one that's down south? The chocolate one?
That's my other niece. That's my other niece.
She cute.
Yeah. That's
nice old featherweight.
That's Ash. That's Ash.
Hey, Ash.
New leaks.
Yeah, hey, new. I'll be watching her stories.
But my other niece, she's a lawyer now.
Okay. Shout out to your niece.
In Maryland, Barbara.
Hey, Barbara, you attorney, you esquire, you.
Yes. She, my sister was pregnant with my niece at the same time as my mom was pregnant, and we was all still in the house. And my mom had animosity because, you know, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying. So it's crazy. Like, I had a I ain't want for nothing though, but I wanted a lot of stuff.
I
ain't want for nothing.
As we all do, and I think that's why I mean, like, just the whole hustling part. And you know what I feel like, those times that you did have to spend time away, you know what I mean? I thank God that, you know, that was your past and that's not now, you know, with the baby. Yeah. You know, because shout out to T-Rock, and I say shout out to him because it's so crazy, because when T-Rock went away, like, I had like no idea. I had no idea of the storyline until Janine reached out to me on Facebook. Like, bitch, I'm like, oh, okay. Right. So I had no idea the storyline. I had no idea why he was in there, where he was at, how long, whatever. But I do know and understand he got 3 daughters.
He do.
He got 3 daughters, and it's like, you know, that was my bestie back in the day, and we ended up having 3 daughters apiece. And it's just that conversation, like, being somewhere where it's like your freedom is taken away, or your decision making is taken away, and it's just like, how do you bounce back from, like, being a dad or a parent? Mothers too, because there's chicks out here, like, you know, they don't have their kids now, or, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. And it's just, I'm just glad for Noe's sake and your sake, just y'all relationship that like your past was your past. You feel me?
No, facts.
Absolutely. So Yeah. So we talked about Trump. What else did I want to talk about tonight? I wanted to talk about.
We need to talk about dude's credit out here,
the
man.
credit.
People gotta get their credit up, man.
Why so? Tell the people why.
Because without credit, you don't got nothing.
Nothing.
That's just
Nothing
it.
at all.
Like,
right.
And I'm not trying to preach just because I just got my credit score up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up, though. Congratulations.
But it took somebody to tell me how to get my credit score up, to get it up like how it is, for me to pick up that caddy that's outside.
That's what I'm talking about. My friend got it in my caddy.
You know
I seen it.
So
I seen you. That's what's up, though.
I need everybody. If you have a bank account,
that's right.
Whether it's Chase, Capital One, PNC, anything like that, invest in yourself, man. If they don't want to give you credit, you could get a secure credit card, which means it's like a prepaid credit card.
Right.
Like I went to PNC and I got a prepaid credit card for a limit of $500. I gave them $500. They put it on the credit card.
Right.
I just used the credit card. I didn't use none of my other cards. I just used the credit card, and then on my app, I could just pay it through my savings account.
Online banking stuff.
Online bank account. Just pay it. You don't gotta wait for your mail to come and
absolutely
get a money order and all of that. You could just pay it like that. Yo, my credit score went from it was 590 something.
Okay.
And my credit score is a 696 now. Within like
4
months. 696.
I'm gonna use that.
You know what I mean?
That's a siren on that one.
So then
that's hot.
my banker told me if I have another bank to go get another secure credit card. So
that's right.
I went to Capital One because I had a bank account with them. I got another secure credit card for $300.
Right.
And just use that for everything.
Right.
And just pay it back through the app.
So
as soon as you pay it back, your credit score just moves up. It just moves up.
Fact.
You don't gotta wait for the statement. You don't gotta go make a money order and do all that other stuff. You can do all that through your phone.
On the phone. So that just kind of goes to say, like, if the bank isn't messing with you, it's a way to still get you yourself a credit card, but you basically borrowing against yourself.
Exactly.
So you putting the money on the card, and it's guess what? But it's just it's keeping a pattern that you got enough money to replenish everything that you spend.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And if it's on time or not, and that's why it's just so important. Like credit, like bro, I'm not even on front. I feel I did a mortgage application 2 weeks ago, and I did it because I felt like I was in a little bit better position to do it. Because I was always like scared, like mortgage. That's an adult. Like I don't want to be an adult. I want to be a kid forever, right?
Cheaper than rent.
So yeah, it is facts. That definitely. So I did the application, just tried it out, and just see where I felt at, you know. Cause and I also want to tell y'all too, like. Credit Karma, it's okay, but that's not really like it's not an accurate reflection of your score. Because when I had got my credit, it was a hard inquiry they did for the mortgage application. You'll get 3 scores. So on Credit Karma, my score was like 6. Let's say like 650 on Credit Karma. But when they ran my mortgage application, my highest credit score from that bureau was like, it was like 620. Like that, how go to 650 to 620? Then it was from 620 was the highest. Then it went to like 601, and then the lowest was like 598. So that was just giving me a little bit of insight as to Credit Karma. Like it's cool to get a roundabout of what your score is, but if somebody was to want to look at your stuff to go and like apply for a mortgage or apply for something big, like that may not be the score. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think with Credit Karma,
it's an average. It's an average.
Yeah, but depending on what you're going for, they'll take the highest score.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They'll take the highest score. You just got to work on the lower shit. Like, but the lower stuff is, it'd be like you had a card at American Eagle and you owe $80. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And accumulate it because you haven't been paying it, and you just gotta, you know, you could call them and negotiate.
Yeah.
And you could owe from $80, you could owe $300. You could be like, yo, I'll give you $120 right now.
Settle it out.
And just settle.
That's why they always be sending. They are always, if you owe anybody money around tax season, they always sending settlements to your home.
Yep.
Hey,
exactly.
Fatima, you owe Honda $4,000, but we'll take $1,850. And you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or every tax season.
And they'll take the payment plan.
Facts.
But you know, like around the holiday season is the wrong time to be calling people for money.
Exactly.
You got to call them after tax season.
Yeah, tax season.
You know what I mean? Like after February, March.
Exactly.
That's when you got to call them. But they like I don't.
So what made you like say like one day like, hey, like I need to look into my credit or start thinking along those lines? Like, did anything happen in particular?
Yeah, I had a daughter.
Come on, man. You get the pause again.
I didn't have nobody else to take care of but myself. So
Right.
My bills was minimum, but my lifestyle was high. You know what I mean? And
my bills was minimum, but my lifestyle was high. That's deep, brother.
And I kind of just switched it up. Like my baby comes first, and I knew that I had to get my credit right, and my money was right. You know what I'm saying?
But money and credit too.
Yeah. So I had to clean that up.
Good for you.
Fortunately, I have a lot of friends because I'm from Piscataway.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends that is about shit.
Right.
You know
Their score is like 820.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I
got a lot of friends that's about shit and that care about me. And I got friends that work for the bank. I got friends that are cops. I got friends, you know what I'm saying? And they just let me know. And once my daughter was here, it was like, what are you gonna do, Ish? You 37 years old. I got the grades and all that. So
right.
And this is all I wanted my whole life. And I'm 37, so I had to get my stuff right, man. I just had to get it right.
Good for you, man. I'm like, man, I'm so proud of you on so many different levels. And when I seen that baby girl on your Instagram, little Noelle, when she came to the world, I was like, oh, he got a baby now. I was like, yeah. Little pretty baby too.
She's so pretty.
She's so gorgeous. She looked like I want to say she just got if I was to put a food, like she looked like a vanilla wafer. Like she looked like a this something.
She's like a chameleon. Sometimes
like
she
a
gets
butterscotch,
darker.
like a butterscotch.
Yeah, she is. She is.
Yeah.
And in some, she just like behind her ears be dark. I'm thinking I'm about to have a little chocolate baby. Like behind her ears dark, but she's a little. Yeah.
Honeycomb.
Yeah, honeycomb.
Little honeycomb. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. That's dope though, and I feel you. I think like just becoming a parent, you start to think about, especially like finances, bro. Like that credit thing, I was scared. I would think I was scared to address it because I thought it was a lot worse than it really was. But it was more so like people like just don't know. Like when you don't have credit, like your score mad low too. Because when you just don't have credit, you may owe Verizon 1,000, you may owe PSENG 1,000, but like you never had like a credit line in your name.
Yeah.
You know, so and I think that's dope, and I thank you for sharing the secure cards because I think that's a lot.
Yeah, it shot my credit score up.
It's about moving money. It's about moving money. My mother always taught me how to make it, but I felt like I had to go and teach myself how to manage it. And that's why, like, talking to Becky's at work, like, not saying it like that, but, like, you know, my coworkers.
Talking to Becky's?
Yeah.
Or Karens?
Yeah, Karens. No Karens. We don't do Karens, but we'll do Susans. So, I mean, just being at work, right, and, like, really going out my comfort zone, having lunch with other women that don't look like me, having lunch with other women that may not come from the same hoods I come from, and just being able to talk to them about their money. And I was like just so surprised of all the stuff I just didn't know. Even just do my employer, like where to put your money at, like pensions and deferred comps and mutual funds. I had no idea what none of that was, but they did, though.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even know about nothing about that. You know, I ain't filed taxes about 12. I ain't filed taxes about 12 years, man.
Stand you, man.
It's all shoebox, but my bad. I mean,
I know, shoebox.
My mom still filed me, man.
Oh yeah,
Still at 37.
37. Your mom.
If I don't have no income coming in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
she get like $90.
Mm-hmm.
She get like $90 in the tax every month.
Credit on you. It's a credit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you getting money out in these streets, either whatever hustle, and you're not filing taxes, have your mom claim you. As long as you not putting no money in the bank, have your mom claim you, man. That's it, man. It's all good. My mom not gonna claim me this year.
I'm sorry. It's look. I have some stuff. They talking about FICO scores, and Trev on there, Nay on there too. Hey Nay, she said he's growing up. Heart faces. Oh yeah, he is. I'm so proud of him. That's right. Hey Trev. Why is that man yelling? Pull over. My sister crazy. The thing right here. She said, why that man talking about pull over?
Oh, that was the Eddie Murphy.
Pull over.
Pull over.
Pull over.
He said, I land in San Francisco. There's a whole gay watch. I mean, never mind.
No,
LGB. What the fuck is the letters? Watch when I pull in San Francisco. It'd be like, what?
The LGBTQ. You silly. I can't
you know
stand
that?
you. Shout out to my people, though. Those my children. Oh, my God.
Shout out Janae, man.
Yeah, hey,
My
Nay.
bestie.
Yeah,
One of my
long-time
besties
friends.
right
Long-time friends. Right? Like, I swear, like, when I think of Nay, think of her grandma. I think of 9th Street. I think of, like,
9th Street was infamous.
9th Street in Columbus Park. So shout out to Nay. She a really, 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 really good close friend to us.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely. So now, now we at a point, Ish is a dad now. Ish working on his credit score. So what's like your plan? So like, where do you see yourself, I say like in like 5 years, like in regards to just, you as a person, you as a father, profession-wise, just in life?
Well, I've always been a father. I've always had a female that had kids that I was taking care of my whole fucking life. I mean, my whole life.
Okay.
My whole life. So, like, that father instinct is in me. But I'm flipping houses now, man. I saved up enough money. You know what I mean? I got, fortunately, I have good friends that's in, like, higher places where they're buying houses and they just need an extra money to fix up the houses. So, I give them a little 30,000 here, 20,000 here, and then, they give me 10% off of each month. So I make money doing nothing.
Good for you.
So I'm just chilling, man.
Staying out the way.
I'm just staying out the way.
I just staying out the way. You know like, that's it. That's all,
I'm just staying out the way.
Good for you.
I got my medical marijuana card.
Yes, I seen that on your story. You ride around legal.
You know what I mean? Police can't really mess with me when they pull me over, you know what I mean? So. Pull over! I mean, got my medical marijuana card. You know what I mean? Flipping houses, just, you know what I mean? I got a house that two of my mans bought in Piscataway behind Quibbletown Park.
Dope.
And
you're making major moves out here, bro.
I invested $30,000. They're gonna give me $45,000 back within 3 months. So it's extra $15,000 doing nothing. You know what I mean? Just doing nothing. So if you have any extra money sitting in your account that you ain't doing nothing with, or in the closet, in the shoebox, or in the storage unit,
under the bed,
hit me, man. Nameless Motives, Instagram. Ishmael Cisse Facebook. Know what I mean, I got people with higher places, and they helping me make money, man.
That's
just
dope.
doing nothing.
Right.
Doing nothing.
Right.
I'm just,
it's like, and it's more so like I feel like you stepped into the stage of your life where it's like you learning to work smarter and not harder.
Exactly.
And I swear, Ish, I told myself, and I don't like. Shout out to all my people that work out there, Target, McDonald's, whatever. And I seen I was ever better than nobody, but I always just felt like I just seen myself like, yo, like I don't want to be standing up at work. I told myself, and it just the fact to stand up on my feet or shit, like that's not, no, you know what I mean? I just kind of want a little bit more and really just trying to get it and not have to work hard. And I think that's the secret key.
Yeah.
Because everybody could get it, but it's just like, how? Like, I don't want to feel like I have to work 40, 50 hours a week in Jersey just to make it, you know?
I mean, you could be your own boss, man. It takes money to make money. Like,
there you go.
So if you don't have no money, then you're just going to have to
work until you save it, or
work until you save it,
hustle
or,
it up, or get it how you live it.
Go to AC and try to come up with something.
Try to come up, right.
I don't know, but if you got some money and you just out there hustling, like all the hustlers out there in Plainfield, whatever, Elizabeth, Newark, whatever, you just got money sitting.
I shout out to them too. You know, because I'm like a criminal by nature. I'm just a reformed one, you know? So it's like, if you get it, hey.
Yeah, don't have that money sitting in your house in a shoebox.
For that.
Because eventually you're going to come get that. You know what I mean? You're doing what you're doing, so invest that into something. Invest in some property or
definitely
like anything, that's how I'm living right now.
Good.
I don't have a 9 to 5.
Right.
I'm investing money, and I'm making
money when you sleeping.
I'm making money, yeah, pretty much. That's
yeah.
it. Every 3 months, my account is getting hit.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And it's a boss move. It's a boss move. And I feel like that you deserve it. Yeah. And I just feel like, because I just know you, and I just know you at just not every stage, but like most of the stages of your teen to adult life. And I'm proud of you, homie.
But you also got to learn how to manage the money. When you get the money, you can't just go out buying gold. I don't have no gold chains. But
you got Cadillac out there, you know?
I got a Caddy out there. But you know what? Baby mom took my Honda. You bought it up. Oh. Baby mom took my Honda, and I only owed like $5,800 on it. And she took my Honda being spiteful because, whatever she's going through. So I had to spend $4,000 on a 2014 Cadillac ATS.
Right.
Nah, this shit is plush.
It's plush.
So,
and that credit score got that too.
Yeah, credit score got that.
It's
But I had to spend that money, which my daughter's birthday is in January. I didn't have to spend that $4,000 to put down on that car. I could have just been paying off of my Honda with no sunroof.
But the positive part of it is that you had the money. And you
of course. I'm not ever letting a female dictate like what I do with my money. Like I'm not like I do. First of all, I'm a new father. I'm not a new father to other people's kids. Okay. You know what I mean? Because I've been doing for other people's kids my whole life. But I'm a new father to my daughter. And right now, my daughter is the only thing that counts.
Right.
And her daughter.
Yes.
Which
the teenager baby, the cute one, the cute little girl. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So, because her
shout out to her.
Her
What's
father's not here.
Shout out.
Her name is Kamaya Carter.
Shout out to you. And she looked really like a good little girl. She looks real good little girl.
She's in good schools, all that, but
good.
Yeah, I don't let nobody dictate like.
And as you should not.
Actually, her mom sent me a screenshot of a what's that coat from Neiman Marcus? What is that coat?
Montclair.
Montclair for an 8-month-old, $600. She told me, "Give me $300, I'll pay half." I said, "I don't even wear Montclair. Like I'm." You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
I don't wear Montclair. Like, I went to Carter's, bought my daughter 2 jackets, 2 hats and some shoes.
Right. So not that you just a true baby father. You a financially
like I'm
wise one as well, right?
I can't put myself in jeopardy. And because that means my daughter's gonna be in jeopardy. Like I'm not gonna buy my daughter a $600 jacket at 8 months, and then next year she can't wear it.
So don't fall for the pressure, guys.
I don't understand that. So like if your baby moms be just trying to milk you for money, you know what I'm saying? My baby mom's is a good baby mom. She's a good mother, but she's trying to milk me.
But an $800 bubble coat for $600. I mean, like that could go.
She said she'll go half, but.
You know, whatever.
You a lie. You a lie.
But we know we gonna look cute in it, whether or not.
She's gonna look cute in it, but you can't. I mean, she can't wear it next year. It's $600. I don't got a $600 coat. I don't got a $600 coat. I'm actually looking for like an old Avrex.
Right.
Like, you know the AVs back in the day?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they were like around $600, but I'm a man. I could wear it. I could wear it this winter, next winter.
She's gonna grow out of that real quick.
No Montclair coat for her. I went to Carter's. I bought her 2 coats. I bought her 2 hats, and I bought her some shoes. Man.
Financially responsible.
You know what I mean? Like, hell no, I ain't doing that.
That's what it's about. But thank you so much, Ish, for coming through, man. I love you so much, man. I'm so proud of you, man.
Actually, I think I'm built for this right
here.
You
my home. Yes.
I think there's a whole other thing right here. I might get come up here.
But that's why I called you up, because I know you got personality and you was gonna bring content and you my boy. Like, this is natural, this organic, and I thank you so much. So we gonna have to wrap it up, guys. Thank you guys for checking us out. Yeah, and Janae say kids don't need $600 coats and shoes. Books and college funds is where it's at. Let's be smart, parents. Thank you, Nay, and that is facts. Thank you so much for joining, guys. So you guys have a great week. Be blessed. You want to shout anybody out?
I want to shout out my daughter. I want to shout out my stepdaughter, Kamaya. I want to shout out my mom. She got to do surgery soon on her back.
Bless moms.
So I'm taking her to BJ's tomorrow to get her some stuff because she ain't going to be able to walk. She's going to be bedridden for a little while. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to all the real moms. Shout out to my baby mom, even though I don't really,
Shout out to her, too.
But you're a great mom, so
that's right. Because
I'm glad I didn't have a baby with a bum bitch. That's just
okay. I mean, on that note, America, we check that out next week. Later.
Yeah. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, no, you good. No, you good, homie.
I thought this was drink champ.
Nah, hell no. Ain't Nori over this one. Ain't Nori. Ain't no drinking champ.